Well, back then, I think what has won over now is synergy. There was this synergy between lecturers and students, especially when productions are being done, and it was a learning platform. It wasn't just, let's get this done. This production has to be done. It was a learning platform, that you went away, and when you think back, there's this euphoria, that washes over you. Now, as an internal person, okay, so let's say after I left school, I became external. Maybe when as a student, I was internal, external, because I didn't know how things were between lecturers. Now I'm internal. And it's lost. I think those times have to be brought back. Then these students with their orientation, because their orientation makes you feel that, do they even know what they're doing? Like, some people would even say, they are thoughtless, but they are bubbling with life. They are bubbling with so much creativity that there's no room to exploit, or a kind of training, a way to tame it, not tame in the sense that it stops them from exploring, but in a way to harness it. That's what I wanted to say. To harness that creativity, bring what they love to what we do, and the patience. Because if you want to go by how brash they are about things, one can get offended. But that patience, and they identify patience. Funny enough, they do. So if you're not patient with them, that is when you probably have them talking about some lecturers. This lecturer is this. It's just lack of patience. It's the same way that we also had to be patient with some of our lecturers back then. So the role has switched, because at that time, they were putting the knowledge into us. They were saying, this is what you should know. This is why, and we just have to take it. But this time around, it's the other way around. You have something to offer. It is how they want to take it from you that matters to them, not how you are insisting they should take it from you. So I have a feeling that if that synergy can come back, just a little drop of patience, when they are becoming irrational, and you're able to put them in, like the Yoruba, Taba for Kombomowi, Afikeji Famora. But for some reason, I don't know if it's ego or anything, some people just Bamowi. And it's like, I don't have to be my student's friend. Or I don't have to now become soft because I want my student to love me. Yes, there's a place of discipline. And there's also the place where they can confide in you as a lecturer, that we take away that. I don't know if these students call lecturers now. Well, I've been here I started in January. I'm not sure apart from Dr. Kako, who I hear them call Uncle Sam. I'm not sure I've heard them call a lot of the other lecturers uncle. Uncle Tunde, Uncle Troops, Uncle Smart, Uncle this, Uncle that. But there seems to be like a goal, that sets that limit, that students can't, just readily walk up to a lecturer and say, this is what I'm going through. Of course, there are lecturers still have their downtimes. We can't always say because this person is always carrying hard face, or this person is always, doesn't mean that person doesn't always also have a time that the person, is calm and just wants to listen. And also, I think the students too need to be sensitive. So I think it's sensitivity on both sides, and sensitivity comes with patience. If you can't be patient with someone, if you're not sensitive to someone, you can't be patient with them. So, yeah, I think patience. and being more sensitive are very important to create that between lecturer and student.